Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tarot Tuesdays here on Life Crystallized, where I use the cards to help you plan and prepare for the week ahead. Now, today I've decided to do something a little different, and rather than a general reading for the week for what you guys can be expecting, I'm going to be doing a reading specifically related to money. So we're going to talk about your financial strengths and weaknesses and what you guys should be focusing on in order to bring in that financial abundance. So, let's go ahead and get started to see what the cards have to tell you guys about your money situation this week. So, first, we're going to start with your challenges. What are the challenges that are holding you back in terms of reaching financial abundance? And you've got the Hanged Man, Ace of Swords, and Knight of Swords. So right now you guys may be kind of in a place where you feel stuck. That Hangman really is resting and just waiting for things to happen, just kind of accepting the period of maybe difficulty before something bigger, something greater happens. So this Hanged Man is kind of just resting in an uncomfortable position, waiting for something better to come along, waiting for the release of this discomfort to come. And if you guys look at that image, he's just kind of hanging out, resting in this uncomfortable position with one leg tied up, the other leg behind him, and his hands are behind him too. So I feel like whatever challenges you guys are facing, it really is from you guys not acting upon something that you know. You're not doing something that you know you should be doing. And you've got the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The sword suit is really all about intellect, reason, and really decision making from a logical standpoint. So there may be something that you guys know you should be doing, whether it's budgeting, whether it's taking on more overtime, or some logical plan that you guys have or are aware of that can put you in a better place financially that you guys are not following. You guys are kind of in this hangman energy where you're just hanging out and waiting for something to happen rather than taking action. We got this again, coming back to this Ace of Swords and this Knight of Swords. This Knight is a messenger, right? He is swiftly coming in to give you some sort of news. And this Ace is really the beginning of a journey. It is a promise of things to come. But you guys are in a state where you maybe don't know what to do. You're confused about which direction to go. Again, going back to that Hanged Man. So rather than taking that action that you know you should be taking for whatever reason, your challenge related to money right now is not taking action. It's inaction. And that is what you guys need to get through. That is what you guys need to get over. You need to make a decision and act on that decision in order to change that financial situation. What are your strengths financially? You've got the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, I'm sorry. You got the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. So you guys have really unlimited potential and opportunities. You've got the Queen of Swords, coming back to that swords energy, and the Hierophant. So you guys have really unlimited potential. This Nine of Cups, it is the wish card of tarot. It is really the promise of all things. And if you look at this figure, he's just sitting happily with 9 full cups behind him. He knows that he has everything that he needs to be successful, to be happy, to be satisfied. He's got everything he needs right there beside him. And he needs nothing. He's not looking for anything else. He is secure and content with what he has. So you guys really do have everything you need to bring in, to call in, to create that financial abundance. You guys need to tap into this swords energy that you guys are kind of sitting on, this Queen of Swords. So she knows exactly what she has to do. She has a plan. She's sat down. She's thought about it in a logical and reasonable manner. She's using her intellect, and she knows what needs to be done in order to achieve her goals. So you guys know exactly what you need to do. You guys have all the resources you need. And perhaps you guys need to, this Hierophant this is the teacher. He is there to show you the way, to teach you what you need to learn. It's really, he kind of brings structure and order. And he's a teacher. So there might be someone in your life that has the skills that you guys need. That someone in your life that may be able to teach you whatever it is that you're feeling stuck about, whatever this is that you guys are kind of afraid to move on. There might be someone who can teach you those skills to get you over that hump. There may be some books or some online resources, some classes, some way that you guys can learn whatever it is you feel like you need to learn in order to move forward with this plan of yours. So whether it's an online class or some sort of book, there's something that you guys are probably missing. There's a piece to the puzzle that you guys are missing, that you may need to lean on someone or some other resource in order to figure that part out. This also could be talking about structure. You guys have a lot of swords in this spread. So again, using your logic, your reason, your intellect, really working within the given framework, working within the structure that is already established, is going to help you guys get to this goal. Because you have everything that you need. You have all the resources you need, whether it's another person, whether it's some sort of book or online resource, or whether it's some sort of system, some sort of structured system that is going to help you guys reach this goal. And that is your strength. So what can you guys do? What is the venture, or what is the area that you guys should be focused on in order to create this financial abundance? And you've got 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. So you guys have a lot of pentacles. You have all pentacles for this last position. So what is it that you guys can be doing in order to bring in, to call in that financial abundance? And actually you guys are going kind of in descending order with the pentacles. So you have 3 pentacles that are going in descending order. So you have the 6, the 5, and the 4. Now the 6 is about giving. It can be about giving depending on who you identify with, which figures you identify with in this card, or what your situation is. Are you the person that needs to be giving, or are you the person that needs some resources that someone else is giving? Do you need to be the recipient, or do you need to be the giver? And you guys have the 5. This is all about really needing, right? These people are out in the cold in tattered clothes, but there's a church right behind them. And I feel like the 5 and 6 together is really kind of signifying that maybe you guys need to be more charitable. It's the holiday season. We are in December, and you guys are also ending with this 4, right? That is really being a good steward and holding on and saving your resources. But I feel like there's some way that you guys can give back to others. And it doesn't have to be a financial donation, but whether it is your time or your skills, some kind of skills that you guys have, there is something that you guys are able to do. There is some resource that you guys have that you should be sharing with others right now. And by doing that, that will open up doors for you to receive the financial abundance that you guys are trying to create. And you guys are ending with this 4 of Pentacles. I feel like by giving, and that is that this 6 and this 4, the 6 and the 5 rather, right? By giving to those in need, to giving to those less fortunate, to giving to those who do not have whatever it is you have. And again, it doesn't have to be money. By teaching others a skill that you have, by donating your time to help others in some other area, is going to put you guys in a position to receive the abundance you're trying to call in. Now, you're not doing this in order to receive, so the point is not to give with the expectation that you guys are going to receive back, but it's really by you giving, you're really opening up that energy. You guys are really sending out the vibes that you hope to attract back. And it's really just this cycle, this karmic cycle of just putting out the energy that you want to attract. And again, it's not doing it so that you can get, it's just really creating and living in this feeling of abundance and letting the universe know that you have everything you need, that you are provided for, that you are grateful for what it is that you have. You sharing whatever resources you have is really sending the message, sending a signal to the universe that you are grateful for all that you have received. And it really puts you in a position to continue to receive more. It shows the universe that you are, in fact, being a good steward of the gifts that you guys have. This 4 is all about protecting what you have, but also using those resources wisely. So by you sharing your resources with those less fortunate, by you consciously making a decision to use what you have to help those in need, is really, again, sending out the message, sending out that signal that you are being good stewardesses of the abundance that you have received, whether it's a skill, whether it's your time, or whether it is in fact money. Whatever abundance you guys are enjoying right now, you need to share with others. And that is really going to establish that energy of abundance. Is going to send out that energy of abundance, which is going to put you in a position to receive that energy back. So that is the message that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch or listen. And if you are watching this on YouTube and you found this message helpful, if this message resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe to Life Crystallized on YouTube. Or if you're listening to the podcast, then feel free to leave me a 5-star review in iTunes or wherever you are listening to this podcast so that other people can find me. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you here again next Tuesday for another episode of Tarot Tuesdays here on Life Crystallized. Bye!